Tonight, Paul O'Grady and his Merseyside mates, Jennifer Ellison, Natasha Hamilton and Philip Olivier, have come to the city of Palermo on the Italian island of Sicily to go ghost hunting with Yvette Fielding. The group are currently investigating the very creepy Carini Castle on the outskirts of the city. They have already heard what they believe to be the cries of Laura Lanza, a baroness of the castle who was murdered with her lover in the 16th century.
What's up there?
Yvette is now leading the group to the first floor of the castle in search of more evidence of spooks.
Is there anybody here?
This is the way to the other.
Are there any spirit people here? There are. Please make a noise.
However, Jennifer is looking to make contact with the spirits all on her lonesome in the very room where Laura is believed to have been stabbed to death.
If there's any spirits, if Laura's here, can you please let me know? Oh my God, I made a woman scream. Laura, if that's your scream, then please, please let me know that you're there. You've got nothing at all to be afraid of.
Back on the first floor, Yvette, Phil, Natasha and Paul are becoming increasingly tense.
It's me. Yeah, you look at me asses, huh? Jesus. Oh my gosh.
I have never screamed like that in my life until now. Oh my God.
The blowing of Paul's nose has broken the tension felt by the group, but it doesn't disguise the fact that there are now other unexplained noises following Yvette and the guys.
Was that you then?
What?
Did you just do that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you go?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not in the habit of going.
I know, but I just thought, just check.
Did you internalise that?
Yeah, I did.
I had a big phone
Did you in there? In there.
upstairs. If there is upstairs. I'll be Jennifer Hines.
Well, hold on. If there's anybody here, please make a noise.
Back in the bloody hand room,
I can definitely hear voices,
Jennifer's not only hearing things, she's starting to see things as well.
Oh my God, there's a shadow on the wall. I can feel a presence in the room.
Keeping a watchful eye on events within the castle from the safety of the taxi parked outside is Professor Geoffrey Beattie.
It's interesting the way that the group's divided at this point. Paul selected Jennifer to be on her own. And I don't think it's because he's a sadist that he wants her to suffer in this dark room on her own. I think it's because that she's potentially a negative influence on the group. She's not in the business of inhibiting her fear responses, and I think that will make the group more frightened. That's why he's decided that she should go off on her own.
Jennifer.
Not me, but I'm not saying anything. I know I'm gonna get left on me.
Her behaviour is very interesting now because it's not as dramatic as what it was when she was with the group.
Oh my God, I made a woman scream. Laura, if that's your scream, then please, please let me know that you're there.
And the reason it's not so dramatic is she's not inviting the others to witness it and to look after her as a consequence. Now, it's fascinating, of course, the way that tension builds up within a group, and sometimes you need a very small thing to spark off laughter. Paul blows his nose, Natasha jumps, and they all fall about laughing.
It's me. Now you're gonna be asses, huh? Jesus.
Psychologically, what is all that about? And laughter is a very bonding human emotional expression. It's a way of saying we're all on the same plane, unconsciously we're all together. So what we've got now is a very tight group of 3, all laughing together, and Jennifer off on her own, not being as dramatic as she was a few minutes ago.
It's so weird because I can be in the presence of someone. I'm not afraid. Normally, I'd be petrified here on my own, but I feel totally safe.
Feeling totally safe, crouched in a corner, Jennifer believes she spent enough time on her own and goes to find the others.
Who's in here with us?
No, that's something, that's a chair moving. Yeah. Is there anyone here?
Phil is now desperate to find a logical answer to the unnerving noises.
That's the ultimate.
Unfortunately for him, he can't find them.
Make a noise or do something.
The only person doing anything is Jennifer, and she's now just arrived back from the bloody hand room.
I felt so at ease in there. I kept on hearing a whistling noise, and I felt a presence. It wasn't a bad spirit. It's not a bad spirit that was in there.
That's really good. I think you've been very brave going on your own.
With the group reunited, Yvette proudly leads them back outside towards the next spooky challenge.
Do you remember when we first walked in to the castle?
Yeah.
And I mentioned to you that there was an oubliette.
Yeah.
This is a place where people were thrown down there, they were left to die. These places are very haunted, very, very haunted. OK, so I want you to pick 2 people to go down the oubliette. We've got professional potholers. You're going to be lowered down.
Well, I don't mind going. Do you fancy it?
Yeah, go on, boys.
All right, then, the boys, follow me. Ladies, stay out here, please.
All right, girl. If you hear screams, get in here.
I want to go down. I don't.
The oubliette is located in the Great Hall. While the lords of Carini Castle entertained in this opulent space, a mere 16 feet below them lay those who had literally fallen from favour. This human hellhole was used as a torture chamber. Those who didn't die from being thrown down into the chasm would then be left without food and water to die, forgotten. On hand to lower Paul and Phil into the dark depth of this pit is the Sicilian Mountain Rescue Service. Once inside, Paul and Phil will be left entombed in this cavernous void with no way out.
See ya. On a bit, yeah.
Just need to let yourself go, I think.
I'm letting myself go, but I'm wedged here like Tinkerbell on ropes.
No, basta, è già passato.
Go on, fella, blow me down.
Okay.
Comincia a calare piano.
Watch yourself.
Go on.
Piano piano.
Okay. Basta. Well under me hoops.
Cala piano.
I'll die if you'll piss off and leave. Yeah, you'll see.
See you in a bit, Paul. I feel like Indiana Jones.
I know.
Outside, Yvette, keen that the girls don't miss out, has lined up a little temple of doom of their very own.
Right then, the boys are all settled. No screaming yet. Are you happy to go off in a cold, dark, damp, dank, claustrophobic place?
Yeah, go on.
Happy for that?
Yeah, we'll have a go.
Right, follow me. Come on.
She's taking them to Carini's second oubliette. Located in a part of the castle built later than the original 11th century structure, this oubliette was used for the very same purpose as the first: death and misery. Our medium believes that this pit is haunted by the spirit of an aggressive male. Once again, the Sicilian Mountain Rescue Service are on hand to lower our beauties into the lair of the beast.
Natasha, it's horrible!
I cannot believe we're doing this.
Bye, bye, bye.
There she is.
Oh, God. Down. Touchdown.
Once our Merseysiders have touched down in their respective deathly tombs, the Sicilian mountain rescuers, anticipating what's about to happen, quickly get out, put on the lids, and leave.
Okay. Is there anybody here? If anyone's here, make a sound. I'm about to throw a stone. Okay? No. They're not playing? They're not, no. I tell you what, I'm glad I'm down here with you. I wouldn't want to be here. I'm a chemist. I wouldn't want to be here.
Where are you? Oh, alright, don't scream that much though, because I'll yourself.
If there's anyone here, can you please tap Natasha on the
No, don't be saying that. No, let's not tap each other. Don't forget you're filming.
Oh, sorry. This is weird. Do you know why? Because I think of all the people who've been killed.
Come on. Okay, I was thinking about sunbathing on the beach.
Hello? Hear that? If there's any spirits, anyone who's been killed in this room... What the hell was that?
It's me. I walked into the wall. Oh.
Over in the other oubliette, Paul is realising the sense of hopelessness these dark pits hold.
You know, we're sat here trapped. Like, if that lot all went now, we'd be we'd have to spend the night here.
Don't mess.
What's up?
Did you throw that then?
No.
Didn't you?
No, on my mother's grave.
Are you no?
I swear, on my life, I didn't chuck it. Honestly, Phil.
Alright, well, that's something...
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I'm not messing.
Did something get chucked?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah. Well, you heard it then.
I did, but I thought it was you stood on the stone.
If there's any spirits here, I'm a big skeptic, so please do something.
Making a career out of being a skeptic is Professor Jeffrey Beattie.
It's very interesting seeing how the boys and the girls are coping differently in this particular situation. The boys are very quiet about the whole situation, very vigilant, watching what might be coming at them, allowing their imaginations to wander a little bit. But it's interesting that Paul doesn't talk about paranormal kinds of things, but the fear of being kind of locked in there.
You know, we're sat here trapped. Like, if that lot all went now, we'd be
The girls, on the other hand, are very different. Jennifer has got very loud again, and you can see that that's frightening Natasha enormously. It's very scary to be with someone who's not controlling their fear responses in any way.
Where are you? Oh, alright, don't scream that much though, because I'll yourself.
Jennifer is the constant reminder that this is a frightening, very fearful situation.
I'm actually stood up against the wall, as you can see. It's a hole, look. Jen, what are you doing? Now, who's that?
Hello?
Following the incidents of the hole and the strange noise, Jennifer and Natasha quickly compose themselves.
God.
But for how long?
As I was saying before, we freaked out. Yeah, I did. Stop it. Right, listen. Let us out. Guys, let us out. Open the door. No, we're not. I want to get out. That's it. I've had enough. I'm out.
Coming up, Jenny's getting down with the spooks.
Hello, it's a ghost.
Natasha has second thoughts.
Don't know if I can.
Shut your eyes, Tash.
Shut your eyes. Come on, come on.
No, I definitely can't. I've got to go. I've got to go now. Can't.
And Paul goes on a rant.
Vicious, vindictive, malevolent, nasty, bitter, twisted, lonely old woman.